What's up, guys? Stealth Dragon here, and I want to talk about Black Ops 6. We are right around the corner. It seems to be getting closer and closer, and Black Ops 6 is gotten so much hype and so much stuff that they're going to be giving to us that YouTubers are going bananas making videos saying how the whole prestige system and all the new calling cards and everything is going to be AI created, generated, and a lot of these YouTubers are displeased with the devs not putting in their own artwork, and we don't know how much are they involved in making these calling cards. Are they involved in any of this stuff? Is this whole game being AI generated? How are we going to accept this kind of change of process in Black Ops 6? And as you can see, this video is a Black Ops mission to me because I'm getting ready to go to a safety meeting like I always do at my work. And right now I'm just warming up my car. It is almost 5 o'clock. What is it? 4:32. So I'm going to be flying in about 5 minutes. I'm warming it up. But Black Ops 6 is, the hype is real. PS5 Pro, the hype is real. And what we have to realize is that we're right around the corner from mid-gen gaming refresh. We're right around the corner from the next Black Ops game, the next Call of Duty game. The question is, are they going to be throwing this AI generated graphical detail in our faces, or is this going to be just a little sprinkle of what AI can do? And I can tell you right now that the way everything's going, they're turning this really into a AI slugfest, and we have to be very, very aware of the practices. And AI can also have a deceptive way of making us feel like the creator's intent of what they're making, so you have to be very cautious about that too. But as of right now, we have this AI that's going to build and create these characters, these maps, these images. Let's see what this AI can do. We're right around the corner from a robot and AI changeover in terms of how we live our lives every day. They're making movies about AI robots. They're making real robots that you could actually purchase for your house, so the robot can actually do things for you. But what happens when that robot turns against you and your whole family and does something sinister? You know, that's the real question. So right now, Black Ops 6, there's a dilemma going on in my brain whether to purchase the digital version. I know I said I wouldn't, and it's like, if I don't purchase it, do I get to play it early? Am I just gonna go and purchase the physical copy? I have to wait till the next day while everybody's already jonesing, jumping into the game and getting their fix. That's something that we have to figure out. But as of right now, just getting ready to fly to work. We're gonna be going now because I have to make it there. And in the meantime, you guys are with me. I am the co-pilot. Welcome to Stealth Dragon Flight Airline. This is going to be a pretty crazy stealth bomber ride, and I am your pilot. So in the latest Black Ops 6, you got all the new maps that they're going to be throwing at us, which is, I think, really cool, because right off the bat, we're going to be getting new maps that we've never gamed on before. So there's not going to be this rhetoric of everybody saying that, oh, same maps, same design, same this, same that. No, we got something new to talk about. We got something new to express. And I just think that this AI is going to show how less of an effort the developers are going to use, because this AI is going to create everything, and that's sad truth. So we have to be very aware of that. We have to be very careful, because this could be the norm on a daily basis now. So with that being said, we have to check out this Black Ops 6 game with the AI built into it and see if it's going to be approved by us as the consumer community. Now, if I don't buy the digital version, I have to buy the physical, but I have to find out what time will I be able to go pick up my physical copy, and when is the game going to be playable? Is it going to be playable at midnight? Because if that is the situation, I might purchase the digital version just for the midnight release tonight to play it. But if it's not, if it's going to be released on Friday afternoon, then what's the point of me purchasing the digital version? You see where I'm trying to get at? But I want to own the copy too, so I'm not going to be the wish-washy person. So I will definitely, probably more than likely, buy the version that best is convenient for us as the gamers. I did game last night. I had fun. If I do get a little mouthy, a little vulgar in my language expressions of how I talk to the other people, just remember, guys, it's game time. I'm not going in there with a nice gesture to everybody. Everybody's only there to trash talk and just basically try to have one up on everybody. That's what everybody's there for. So let's be real with that. That's something that we have to understand, that these people are just there to trash talk and nothing else. So as of right now, Black Ops 6 is one day away, which is crazy to me, because everything just go by so quick. So we have the PS5 Pro right around the corner. That's like 2 weeks from now. I just dropped $150 yesterday on my PS5 Pro. So I paid $200 already, and then $150. So I just paid $350 towards my PS5 Pro. So I'm left with $400 to be exact. $400 to pay off on the PS5 Pro. And that is a significant achievement, because next week when I get my paycheck, that's going towards another $200's going at it, and then in the other week another $200, and I'll be done. And I expect a nice box for a PlayStation 5 Pro, because I'm tired of getting product from these companies, and these shipping companies don't know how to treat the packaging material and everything that we get neatly, nicely. So there's no dents, there's no kicks, there's no holes in the packaging. So let's go back to Black Ops 6. And Black Ops 6, I like the fact that the game is been hopefully worked on enough to where it has enough to be cooked in the oven and taste great and look great and play great, and not be a game that is DLC. I am starting to winker a little bit when I have my community saying that the game is DLC. They don't like the new Call of Duty headquarters. I don't like it for the simple fact that is when I try to load my game that I already own, it has to reinstall, re-download. I mean, really, this could be one of the reasons why the AI is involved, because that could be the AI restructuring everything. Because remember, in the beginning, AI can only do so much, so it needs to learn, and as it learns, it gets better and better and better and better. But the scary thing about AI is once it gets better and better and better and better, how do we know in the future we'll be able to control it in a way that keeps us civil, in a way that keeps us understanding that it is the way to go in terms of the future for technology, for content, for everything in general. So with that being said, I am concerned about the AI incorporation, because now, we have a personal Skynet vendetta to deal with. We have something that is going to either be better for humanity, better for civilization, or is going to be a detriment to our health and a liability to our lives. So right now, AI, Black Ops 6, PlayStation 5 Pro, you already know that the new graphics card from NVIDIA is going to be AI invested. So AI is going to be huge. The new phones that we get next year are going to be completely remodeled AI inside. So that's something we have to accept. I watched a movie last night with my wife, and I forgot what the movie was called, but it was about a movie about an AI device that was more powerful than any other device, but it also turned on certain people that were evil, and it had its own brain to cause really bad things to happen. So that's a very, very serious thing to think about and discuss, because I was in the market of purchasing the robot in 2026. I think we have to wait a whole year, but the robots are right around the corner, and I know the robot's going to cost about $20,000. But at the same time, it's just exciting to be able to have. And my wife said something very powerful yesterday. She says, "Will this be approved by God?" And I know you guys are probably like, "What?" But she said that, and I thought about it, and I says, yeah, that's a good question to answer. Will something of this sort's robot AI, will it be approved by God? Nothing is written in stone. Obviously, I think two ways. If it was created in our time, then obviously it is part of our creation, because God allowed it. It's being created, But then my wife has a theory that God doesn't allow everything to happen if we think it's good. Just because we think it's good doesn't mean it's good. So that was a good point that my wife prophesied to me. So is AI going to interfere with our everyday holdings of true faith, religion, civilization as a whole? Are we going to replace the criticism of humanity for a better future, for a better life? And this is important stuff, because as I'm talking about it, I'm thinking about it. How smart can AI robots become at some point? Can they actually get into a vehicle, drive the vehicle, pick up stuff at the store? You don't even have to do anything, and literally bring your groceries in the house. So go shopping for you, come back home, bring the groceries, all that sorts. Like, how crazy can that specify? How much interaction can an AI robot really engage in humanism and all that stuff? And that's a really good point, because that is basically saying that AI has gone such a long way now that it is literally going to take over everyday daily routines and daily life situations. So now we have to ask ourselves this question: are we ready for that kind of shift? Are we ready for that kind of challenge of AI actually really taking over and making us realize that we don't need humans anymore to get the job done? And I don't mean by human extinction, I mean humans on a regular basis. Yeah, I know AI cannot do your work for you, because right now we haven't even got to that level yet, but can AI actually do stuff in a day's process that can actually involve you taking a day off from everyday hustle, everyday struggle, everyday grind? Like, the AI is actually doing everything for you, whether it's going to the supermarket, putting gas in the car, getting the car washed, just everything in general, going to pay some bills, all that kind of stuff. So at the end of the day, AI is going to be huge mindset of wondering whether it can be achieved. And I have one thing to say about it. I do believe it can be achieved, but I also believe that there will be some struggles in the way of it achieving everything, because it needs to learn. But I do believe that it will be able to accomplish more than we are anticipating, and we have to be very careful, because once it becomes more known that the AI can do more than a human, can that be a message or a reminder that at any moment the AI could just take over and run the world? So this is a very good morning discussion, because as I'm driving to work, I'm starting to realize that that can be possible. So right now we are at the top of technology. We are at the top sphere of technology, and it's only a matter of time before all this stuff is introduced in our lives, and we are going to either see breakthroughs or shake-throughs of society. So with that being said, I am now going to say one thing, is that AI is going to be taken over, but does that mean that we have to be worried about it, or we have to be ready for any kind of malfunctions? Because that could always happen too. If you watch a lot of movies, the movies will tell you that there's a lot of malfunctions that are going on with AI. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all the views. Thank you for building my source of revenue income on the side, because that will go towards us in the future as the channel shifts into a mobile machine of engagement with the community. Thank you so much. And I gotta tell you, this AI talk is not done.